Morning, everybody. For those of you I haven't met yet, my name is Jason Esterly, Director of Operations for Baton Rouge, Colorado, Southern Wyoming. Uh, Wanted to take a moment today to kind of touch base and talk with everybody about alcohol sales and how we're accomplishing that, what the goal is, what we're looking at doing here uh, during this stay-at-home order that we're all facing in our states. A couple of things I wanted to really touch base around is why are we pushing alcohol sales? Why is alcohol sales an important part of our plan to win right now? A couple of reasons. First reason is obviously everybody's in a fight for sales. We want to continue to grow sales in each of our restaurants. The reason we want to grow our sales is it allows us to bring more team members back, give more hours to the team members we have, continue to have everybody gainfully employed and working, which will help transition when we go to reopen our dining rooms as well. The other reason we want to do it is we want to take care of our guests. You know, the guests who choose our restaurants choose them because they want a sense of normalcy in their life. They want us to be able to give them a break from the bad news, enjoy a good meal, take their mind off of things. And there's a piece of that involves alcohol, and people are going to enjoy having a beer or a bottle of wine or some of our delicious margaritas. It's going to allow them to kind of step back for a moment. And enjoy life when the world's crazy around us. So we have an honor and a privilege to be able to give that to our guests who choose us. So it's important that we do that. So you probably are asking, well, how do we do that? And when's the right time to do it? And what does that look like in general? So really, who is every guest? Every guest that's 21 or older should be given the opportunity and put into the know that we have these options for them at this time. So how do we go about doing that? There's a bunch of different methods and thought processes around how you upsell. Real easy to do in the building. You know, a guest asks for vodka tonic and you say, would you like a double? Would you like Grey Goose, right? So some of those options aren't available right now. But what we can do, what we can control is we're delivering that message. So it could start as something as simple as how we answer our phone. Thank you for calling TJ Ribs in Segan Lane. This is Jason speaking. We now offer margaritas in half-gallon and gallon size. How may I help you today? It may be something as simple as a guest calls to place an order, and at the end of their order, you offer a bottle of wine or a six-pack of beer. Whatever is applicable to your particular restaurant and what you're allowed to sell. You know, we have the opportunity when people place an order online to call them. That conversation probably looks something like this. Hey, Joe, thanks for placing your order at the Rib and Chop House. I just want to confirm this is what we have on your order. It'll be about 15 or 20 minutes for us to prepare it, and our delivery driver will have it out to you but within 45 minutes. Just so you're aware, we do offer margaritas by the half gallon and gallon. We offer crowlers of beer, bottles of beer. Would you be interested in adding any of those to your order? And if a guest walks in to pick up their order, you're going to drop a curbside off. It's a great opportunity to engage with your guest and ask them if they'd be interested in any one of those options that you can legally sell right now. So it's really about taking advantage of the connection time we have with each of our guests. So some guests will connect with us by calling in or walking in. Other guests we'll have to reach out to and connect to. But the goal there is to make sure that the message is out there and the guest knows that we, as an FRG restaurant, are willing to give them what they need and take care of them now. And they'll gain trust, and the trust will grow. And when we reopen, they're going to come back because they know that we were there for them at that point in time. Remember, sales in the restaurant business are key to our success. Sales to the company is great. Sales to an individual team member working that delivery shift or that to-go shift and answering phones means more tips. You know, people typically tip off the total of the check. So if it's 20% on a $20 check, if you can make that check $40, you're going to get 20% off of that $40. So it's an increase of money. But the biggest picture is, and the thing I want everybody to walk away with is, this is about growing our brand and growing our restaurant loyalty base because we're there for our communities. We all have restaurants in each one of our communities that has shut down, that has closed certain days, that laid off a bunch of people, that fired managers, that did all these crazy things that we're trying not to do and we don't want to do. We're going to continue to take care of our team. We're going to continue to take care of our guests that choose us. And hopefully through that, we'll gain some more raving fans. When people look back at the coronavirus pandemic and COVID-19, One of the bright spots we want them to walk away with is, hey, that restaurant, that Chop House, that TJ Ribs, that Rio Sabinas, whichever, was there for me when I needed to order food, and they took care of me, and they delivered great fresh food and some delicious margaritas or beer or wine. So I hope that gives everybody a little bit of an insight into why it's important and how we can kind of leverage our position that we're in right now, talking to every single guest. There shouldn't be a guest that orders above 21 years of age that isn't offered a tasty margarita or a bottle of wine. So hopefully that helps. I look forward to seeing increased sales, and I look forward to getting out in the restaurants and spending some time with everybody. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to myself or Crystal. We're always here to partner. We're always here to help. We've seen great success when restaurants have reached out looking for some help, and we've been able to leverage some of the successes we've had in those restaurants to other restaurants as well. So we're all in this together. We're a big team. We're a big FRG family. So good luck and continued alcohol sales.